Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm from the historian delegates of the world. Tonight, we'll be talking about one country, Taustrileste. And Taustrileste itself was a democratic representative until it was all changed by a man named Auheron Bernard. Born in Crotone, Italy in 1897, his father was a local fisherman and his mother a weaver. In 1909, when he was just 12, he and his family boarded the fishing boat and sailed off into the sea. They soon ended up in Alexandria, Egypt, where they sold the boat to make their way across the land and then off into the ocean again. Finally, they ended up in the port city of Seal, Taustrileste, 3 years later, when Auheron was 15. He soon finished schooling in the port city of Seal and went into politics. He became the mayor of Seal in 1923 at the age of 26. When he was 28, he married Scarlett Jones, a prominent member in Taustrileste politics. She was 21. In 1928, Auheron tried for presidency, but lost. Then 5 years later, in 1933, he tried again for presidency and won. In 1935, Auheron changed the capital of Taustrileste from Scantre to Seal. With the help of his wife Scarlett, they turned Taustrileste into a dictatorship. 8 years later, the people of Taustrileste decided to retaliate. And when Auheron sent his military to go fight them, they instead joined the people of Taustrileste and fought back with them. 2 days later, when Auheron and Scarlett were on their way to Seal to go sign the papers to turn over the country to the people of Taustrileste, they were murdered in their car by a man named Evan McCarty. The people who ran Taustrileste, even without the signatures of Auheron and Scarlett, turned Taustrileste into a parliament system how Australia is. No one knows where Auheron and Scarlett are buried on the island of Taustrileste. Taustrileste parliament system is only made up of 48 members, one from each county in the nation. When Taustrileste separated from Australia and Timor-Leste in 1943, just before the end of World War II, they shut down all imports and exports with Australia and Timor-Leste. They ended up opening their ports to countries such as Japan, United States, and other smaller countries surrounding them. By 1989, they reopened their ports to Australia and Timor-Leste with some documents they called the Windsor Agreements. Thank you for watching this episode of A Glimpse Back into History with me, Dr. McCurdy. Have a good night, ladies.